So very interesting. We actually got a global Dokkan data download well before the JP version's data download, which should be probably in about an hour of this recording. Both the data downloads should be pretty much the same, so I'm just going to cover it here. We have some extra information on like the EZAs and like the EZA weaknesses and stuff like that, right? So we'll just talk about it all. I covered these units yesterday, but just 3 things I want to touch up on regarding my translations. I got 3 small like things wrong. Everything, pretty much everything was the same, but I want to clarify. This attack and defense is when attacking, right? So that does actually matter because it becomes multiplicative. Doesn't change like mega that much with this Whis, but it will make him more consistent defensively, which I feel like will be nice. But I don't know, this Whis is very restrictive still. This God Goku, he gets his crit chance with attack receives right here, and then this guy gets his damage reduction with the attacks received right here. Then his stats are with each attack performed. Again, they still build up, you know, basically the still the same rate that they build up and everything like that. It's just it's not with attacks they do, it's with attacks they receive, which matters, but you could honestly argue it's faster with each attack received rather than with each attack performed, because you could realistically even get all of that damage reduction for this guy turn 1, right? So just those 2 small changes. Everything else is the same if you saw my translations yesterday, but I'm going to talk about some of the new stuff that we have, and then I'll kind of recap into these guys after. So we have a bunch of different missions, and then we have some extra events. Let's take a look at the Extreme Z battle right here. So we have the 2 new Extreme Z battles, which do drop in 6 hours by the time this video does go up. We have the Beerus and Whis Extreme Z battle, again a 10 stage EZA. Very, very good, dude. I love 10 stage EZAs, man. 30 stage EZAs are absolutely the worst, but the actual category weakness for this is Legendary Existence. Now, this category weakness, not really a good category. You're gonna kind of use AGO UI Goku here, I guess, right? He'll be like your main damage dealer, probably, Esther UI, right? There's not really any specific typing weakness. Namek Goku could do good damage too, but I don't know. There's not a lot of LRs on here, obviously. And it's like even physical God Goku, he's type disadvantage, no legendary power. So he's really going to just be good defensively here. I'm honestly, my personal recommendation is just forget about the category. You could put AGL UI Goku on the team still, but just run Super AGL. Like, that should be pretty easy, right? Again, legendary power is what does the damage. Super AGL will still be strong enough defensively for you to take this on, right? So I think you'll be fine if you just run Super AGL. That's probably the best way in order to get that done. But yeah, that's it for this Beerus and Whis EZA. We have the Realm of Gods category as a weakness for the actual, was it Divine Battle Edition is what it's called, okay. Realm of Gods obviously is going to be so much easier. You could just, JP actually, we have the blue fusions right here. They won't really be the best, I guess, because they're, you know, this is going to be like a shorter kind of fight. As your lead, you probably just run, because this guy could be interesting for this fight too, but double God Goku will be really good. Excuse me. My bad, but double God Goku will be really good here. If we take a look at it, there's Whis phase, there's the Beerus phase down here, and then the God Goku phase, which is the last 2. So physical God Goku is gonna destroy this event. It should be fairly simple. Like these STR phases could be issues, but then you could run an AGO unit, like even AGO UI Goku, I guess, right? You could just run an AGO Pure Saiyans unit. That should be fine as well since it's a little early on. But yeah, that's probably what you want to do here. That should be pretty simple to get done. I mean, even physical Vegito Blue could probably cook this EZA, so this is not really going to be that difficult. You get a good amount of orbs, stones in total, so we're getting a lot of stones actually, because we're getting 33 stones from here. I believe it should be 33, 34 stones from here. We'll see in the missions. Actually, I believe we could just take out the missions real quick. So the upcoming missions. So there's baton battles, well, which is pretty nice to see. 1, 2, 3, 4 actually. What is this? A Super Saiyan God Goku Accelerator. I guess. Oh, interesting. So there's. Oh no, wait, no. This is the. Oh, never mind. This is the actual other EZA. So how many stones is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So actually, you get 35 stones from that EZA. plus 33. So if I add that together, right, 33 plus 35, that'll be 68 stones you get from that. Infinite Dragon Ball history right here. It seems you want to use the Realm of Gods and Legendary Existence category team. Shouldn't be too difficult right here. That's around 23 stones in total. So that's 91 stones you get from the Infinite Dragon Ball history. Then we have the upcoming burst mode for the Beerus Dokkan event here. So it seems like Legendary Existence and Join Forces are the category missions. Again, we were looking at Legendary Existence earlier. This shouldn't be too bad to do. Think of like STR, Legendary Existence, I guess. If you have this unit, they could be okay. UI Goku could be solid. I mean, this guy will probably just destroy it anyways. I think the God Goku will be really, really good here. STR God Goku could be really good for this event. I mean, you have just all the God Gokus, right? JP, this guy's EZA will be a nice support there. Namek Goku, right? Thinking just the physical units, or the STR units, because he's physical at the end, right? Join Forces has got a lot of units very recently. I mean, I guess on JP you have the androids, 17 and 17 if you summon for them. But most people, I guess you would have to run like AGL, Super Saiyan Goku, and Vegeta, so that should be fine. Maybe you go like attack lowering in there or something. We'll see. But this event, 1, 2, 5 stones right there, 6 stones right there, 7 stones, 8 stones, 9 stones. There should be more. I feel like isn't it more than like 9 stones, I think? But even if it's just 9 stones, that's over 100 stones that we're getting here. So that's pretty sick. That we're getting so many stones from here from this event. And then we still have a couple days, but I can't speak. We have Chain Battle, which I guess, is it not in the data? I saw no one post anything about the Chain Battle. I presume it's in the data. We get a lot of extra stones there, so easily we're getting above 100 stones. But that's pretty much it. So again, tonight in 6 hours, these EZAs drop. We have the Beerus Burst Mode event. Then tomorrow night is Infinite Dragon Ball history. Then on the 27th is when Chain Battle begins. So again, I'll just kind of look over these units real quickly, give you just my thoughts about them now that we've like seen some gameplay. I haven't really looked into it too deep. I'll get a better idea of them tonight. This guy and this guy, I feel like are kind of hand in hand. And honestly, let me bring up the Int Beerus as well. He's all the way back here, if I'm not mistaken, right? This Int Beerus, they're all like hand in hand, gonna help each other work well. This Int Beerus seems to be pretty solid. I'm a little scared about his defense, just a little bit. I haven't seen his defense, right, when it's built up. But he has the additionals. This is still multiplicative against this. So he might be able to put up some pretty solid defensive stats. But we'll see once I actually use him. I'm actually a big fan of this Int Whis. I have like, what, 32 dodge in mind right now. I think he's going to be quite good. You really want this dodge up, but again, at least I'm kind of speaking from a JP perspective. On global, you guys don't have Carnival Kid Gohan, so this guy doesn't really have a lead. You could use him except for Oh My Gods, right? Well, JP actually has a 200% leader skill for this unit, and the LR Beerus and Whis, and this Beerus too, right? So they're going to be looking better on JP as of now until the anniversary, maybe sooner depending on what 200% leads we get. But this guy, I think, is really, really good. I've seen a little bit of him, and I think he looks quite nice. I love this HP recovery he has. Just a really nice addition to what he was previously, right? Getting the 7 key so important. Getting an actual good partner when he's out. Just a lot of helpful options. And I think he could be quite good as a really good rotation on that team. So we'll see. The 7 turns, I'm not worried about it. So I think these two are good. I think Beerus is solid, right? He could be nice in certain situations. This Tech Whis, again, his stats could be a little better. I just don't think you're going to really use him. I'm not really a big fan of this Tech Whis, honestly. This Int God Goku seems to be pretty solid, right? Just a general good unit. He's just going to be a nice extra option in case you need the option. You never know. You know, which Extreme Z battle or which category mission or something you may need. Maybe you need just an extra filler option for like Int Realm of Gods, you know, like for a category mission we get in Red Zone in the future or something, right? Who knows? I really sped up my words there, but I feel like you guys understand what I said. I think his numbers might be pretty interesting, with his greatly raised for the turn. This guy seems to be okay. He's just okay, right? I mean, he's just very basic and good, kind of like this guy. They're a little similar in their design. One issue is he gets a pretty big boost when you're against 2 enemies, but that's not really common right now. So I don't know. Having this is fine though. HP restriction could be a little tricky. 50% or more is not something you're gonna see like all the time, but I think he's solid, right? He's a nice sub EZA since considering he's the only blue Goku we have, he's probably still the best blue Goku in the game. Yeah, I think for sure. This guy is underwhelming, unfortunately. He's a counter unit. I just think that they held back on him. His rage condition is 40% now instead of 30%, which is nice, right? And his rage mode could be interesting. Could really get you out of a situation, but it would be nice if it was instead like an active skill so you can control when to do it. Yeah, I don't know. This guy seemed underwhelming when I saw him, but we'll see tonight. This unit, again, also seems a little underwhelming, unfortunately. I don't know, there should have just been damage reduction. Like this guy actually seems to be pretty solid because he has the damage reduction, he has defense raise and super attack. They kind of shafted this guy. Again, I think he'll be solid in certain situations because he's like the only God Goku in this team and Universe Survival Saga. These teams are going to be really good really soon, I feel, or at least this year. So he could be a nice extra option, but I think they could have done a little more with him. Considering how this guy is, I feel like straight up kind of better than this unit, but we'll see again. That's pretty much it though. I feel like I rambled on long enough. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know which EZA you're actually maybe excited for here. I think people are being just a little bit harsh on these guys, but I'm interested to see what you guys are thinking. I'll catch you next time.